Hey, spiritual shoppers, what's going on? Check out this book that I am showing you right now. This is the Book of the Ancestors by Claire Goodchild. Apologize. So, your guide to exploring family history and honoring your ancestors through magic and ritual. This book right here is a lot of things, but most of all, it is help you with your ancestral veneration. Okay, if you're curious how to actually connect with your ancestor, this book will give you that flow. It'll give you the flow of setting intentions, creating sacred spaces, calling on your ancestral lineage, listening and reflecting, expressing gratitude as well. Listen, look at the pictorials in this book. Ah, color pages. When I say amazing, it's worth the price. The Book of the Ancestors, it will get you to honoring your past and empowering your future. Look at the colors in this book, y'all. The Book of Seances. She also has that book as well. That's another title. Look at this right here. Isn't that gorgeous? The flowers is given ancestor. It's given the guide in your life. Like, oh, yes. I love this book, y'all. This is my own personal copy. Look at this right here. It says, for my ancestors, especially the good child. Thank you for helping to guide my life even through death, and for teaching me that we have value beyond our struggles. That's her epitaph to her family. Look how the pictures are implemented in this book. And then by opening this book, you have just taken your first deliberate step towards developing a spiritual relationship with your ancestors. The truth is, you probably already participated in the veneration to turn for honoring your ancestral lineage. You just don't realize it. And then she flows on telling you about that as well. Okay, so this is a builder for you with your ancestors. This will help you guys or guide you to what you need. So looking at the table of contents with you guys, chapter 1 is going to talk about who are the ancestors. And then you're going to go to the ancestor grimoire, working with your ancestors, ancestor altar and offerings. And then it talks about chapter 5 is your family tree, ancestor research. That was a good one for me. Heirlooms and keepsakes, burials and funeral customs, a guide to cemeteries, and it talks about planning your death, getting you together for the afterlife. This is a little bit more about the book, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip through. I just wanted you guys to see how colorful this book is. She talks about her family, who is Claire. She talks about identifying the teachers, the reapers, identifying your protectors. Yeah. So let's go into a little deeper. So I can tell you guys, this book is like extremely graphic. It has gorgeous illustrations. It's easy instructions for creating your own ancestral practice. But this part right here, if you're identifying with the teachers of your ancestors, you're going to go with the school teachers and the historians, if they were religious leaders and elders. It could be your parents and your grandparents, tradespeople, writers and journalists. Those are the type of people that will be your teachers for your ancestors. Let's talk about the protectors right quick. Warriors and community leaders will be your protectors. You will call on them. Parents and older children, you will call on them. Land defenders, firefighters, and other first responders, as well as social workers, you will call on those type of ancestors. She talks about reapers, the spinners. Those are the ones that will drive force in a family. Look at that. Look. I really wanted to dive into this book with you guys. What is a grimoire? Grimoires and spell books like magical cookbooks. They provide a person with recipes for crafting different spells and charms. It goes in heavy on that. Everybody should have a book of shadows or grimoire. Organizing your grimoire, but look at the look. This is a census, old census. I love the graphics, y'all. The illustrations are amazing in this book. Worth every penny. Look at that. This is what catches my eye. Other than the words, this right here gets me every time. If I were to ever write a book for myself, it will have graphics and color a lot like this. This book here is extraordinary with the illustrations. It gives you chapter 3, again, working with your ancestors. The first step in beginning your ancestor practice is figuring out your why. Why do you want to honor and work with your ancestors? What do you hope this practice will provide for you? This gives you, in green, it gives you tips as well down here. If you are using a bonded notebook or journal for your book of shadows or book of your grimoire, be sure to have extra room or extra pages at the beginning and end in case you need to make changes. And BOA means Book of Ancestors, okay? But let's flip on through. Tips for building, relationships with your lineage, no matter your background. She talks about altar cloths, how to build. A lot of y'all don't know in hoodoo, and this is why this book is very, very important. You want to resonate with your ancestors. That's the walk of the hoodoo, okay? The first line is talking to your ancestors, building an ancestral altar. This here is going to give you that. Taking the obituaries and the death notices and building from that, okay? Putting it in your grimoire or your book of ancestors. Pros and cons of DNA testing. I did mine as well. I know where I am from. I'm gonna do a video on that one day. Record of offerings, what you offer them, time, place, date, alternatives to graveyard dirt. I'm talking about, look at this cupboard. Y'all, I see these all the time when I'm thrifting, and I know this is getting long. This is a TikTok shop video, but when I tell y'all, this book gives you everything you need about planning and getting into altar works, okay? The Book of the Ancestors. It readies you to honor your past and empower you to your future. Step-by-step guidance on tracing your family tree and uncovering hidden stories as well. Guys, I want you to tap shop now to get your copy of this book, The Book of the Ancestors, and begin your journey today. Put this in your library. Y'all see this one here is kind of new for me. I haven't had this one as long as I've had the other ones that I've showed you guys, but I have actually been in this book. I have think I've read chapter 5 and I went over a couple of things, but this book right here is full of knowledge, y'all. I say get this book, okay? Again, we're going to place this book below, shop now, or you could place it in your showcase or your shopping cart. I think I mean your shopping cart. It's in my showcase, but put it in your shopping cart for later. Don't miss out on this one. Y'all, this book is a great find. Add it to your library. Y'all have an amazing day. I hope this helped y'all. And please use my link. Bye. Have a great day.